Generic greetings and welcome to Extermination plus Endless Space, episode 13. In the previous episode, we were trimming the verge of the galaxy, aka we were whacking the weeds that were our amoeba friends, which are no longer friends and are no longer in existence, actually. We have destroyed them. If we got a shaky hand screen, we can see that the amoeba, the pink amoeba, have been wiped out, exterminated, and the orange Cravers have also followed suit. Actually, it was the other way around. Orange Cravers first, and then the pink amoeba. So, we need to figure out who we're going to whack this episode. I have a feeling we'll be able to get at least a couple of them down. The yellow Pilgrims here are not faring so well. I do have several fleets in their home system. It's going to take 4 turns for me to take that over, and then I've only got one left here. In fact, I might even be so bold as to move one of these ships over here to actually engage them and take them out. They have 2 ships of missiles. I'm just going to camouflage on the first phase, second phase, and repair on the third. Now, you know what? I think we'll go for camouflage and then repair. We'll auto that, and that should take care of business there quite efficiently. There we go, they're gone, and we will now assault their other system, which is going to take 7 turns apparently. So there's the there's pretty much the yellow Pilgrims sorted. We hopefully will destroy that. I can't see, unless they've got a massive empire up here. I think we'll be okay wiping them out, and then I will also assault these guys, which are the blue United Empire players, which I normally wouldn't have. Well, I didn't actually declare war on them technically. What happened is that I declared war on this guy, who is currently allied, and was at the time as well allied with the blue United Empire here. Because of that, I actually went to war with him as well. Not a big problem, you understand, because I can easily just, sweep in after I've done this and take him out. There's a Craver here with a fleet of 8,000, which is something to keep an eye on. I have a couple of fleets down here protecting my newly gathered systems, which is okay. That's okay. We'll be waiting. I'm basically waiting for waiting to jump in. Now, I'm not currently at war with these guys, and neither I'm not actually currently at war with these guys either. But you can see they're massing sort of 8,000 plus fleets on all the borders, probably because they think I'm going to attack them, and they were right in doing so, to be honest with you, because that might be something we do. Although I believe this area here, the green Horatio and the light green Cravers, they're going to be probably the last on the list. If we look at shaky hands, we can see that I am currently at Cold War with all of them, but with the Horatio is actually at war with this green Cravers. The green Cravers is also at war with these 2 guys here. Now, it will probably be beneficial for me to attack the Horatio before attacking these guys, but we shall see. If I'm on a roll this way, I might as well go up that way, but we'll see, because I don't know what's around here. There could be like a big lump around here that I haven't discovered. There certainly is some systems I haven't discovered around here, but who knows? Anyway, either way, we are currently sitting on the borders with certain fleets and ready to go into this guy, to the teal Cravers, but I'm going to capture these systems first, and I'm not going to move these fleets here, because otherwise, if the teal Cravers have got something here, they can quickly jump down and capture my newly conquered colony, because it hasn't got an influence area, so we need to wait until it's actually got one. As for research, just to recap, we are going up in all the violence stuff, so all of the defense, all of the armor, all of the extra stuff, because eventually we will probably retrofit our ships. We may even build another hull, but I haven't decided yet, and it's something I don't have to decide just yet. So we're ending the turn and going to turn 150. So we shall see exactly how far we get this episode. 14 things complete. As we were last episode, obviously was quite. It was interesting because I had so much stuff to do, so many things, upgrades to mess about with, so many systems to change and add things, and it was just a massive pain. And sadly, that pain isn't alleviating at all. It's getting it's getting worse every turn, really, because we're capturing more systems. Not that that's a complaint, however, that is an observation. I'm totally fine with capturing with having to you know, deal with more systems and such, because that just means I'm doing well. So to complain about that would be probably wrong. Anyway, I'm going to colonize this asteroid, get to collaboration networks, and also a couple of other upgrades as well. Pretty much them all. There we go, that'll do me. I'm just going down all these. As I said in the previous episode, what is interesting is that I'm having to check all these systems all the time now, and just keep an eye on just what upgrades I'm giving them. And to be honest with you, I'm giving them most of the same upgrades. I'm pretty much just slapping all of the upgrades on, apart from some of the food ones. I don't really need all of the food ones, so I'm working on that sort of that principle. As you can see, the Empire is massive. The expansion of this is huge. In fact, look at that. Oh, that's finally become colonies and such now. It's gone from colonies to a proper system now, and we're really pushing in on these guys here as well. We have a bit of shaky hands. Cravers is now... Oh, they're now friendly. These guys are now friendly with me, and we're neutral. I don't know why these guys are friendly. Probably because I'm attacking their friends. Anyway, no problem at all. Just looking around. Everything's fine. A couple of systems are just producing other things. And end the turn. It is just a waiting game for the time being while we take over this. I could probably go to war with the Cravers and attack up here. Would it be good to do it now? I don't know. A bit of research done. That was just stasis fields to get ourselves the inert hulls. Nothing that I'm going to really use, but it's just, you know, on my way to other things. Apparently I've explored... Oh no. Fully... half the galaxy under control. Also, I've got half the galaxy under my control. That's not bad at all. That is excellent. What are the net hulls? 20% initial ship experience on the system and XP building on the star system. Oh, you know what? I am going to get that, because that is quite good for, especially for places that I'm going to actually build ships. For ones that I'm not going to build ships, it's obviously pretty useless. But, you know, it's not too bad at all for these ones. So let me just get all them on the upgrades. Let me just go down them all, and we will put them all on here, because why not? This one is slightly different. We need to survey that moon first, then we'll get careful sweeping, and then a couple of other things as well. Increase the population, because that's a small planet, it's pathetic, and then get loads of other upgrades that will probably take the rest of the series. There we go. And now this one here, tireless. What can we do here? This is ecstatic, and we could probably... Might as well get that virtual artifact, because once we've captured that, we will get resource monopoly, because I've only got 3. And if I capture that, I'll get the 4th, which means resource monopoly. What's resource monopoly for the virtual artifacts? It's 20% industry on Empire. 20%. You get, yeah, that is correct. 20%, right? Ooh, not bad at all. So we'll get that. I think that's all of our upgrades done. Yeah, it is. Look at that. My influence is expanding so fast, it's pretty much encompassed the entire area here. There's another fleet coming down of 2,800. Nothing for me to really worry about. However, I am going to put them on interception, as well as that guy on interception as well. Do I go to war against the Cravers and defend off these fleets? If I go to war, the only place that can really attack me is around here. I'm going to do it. Why not? Let's get that done. Let's shaky hands, declare war, offer. They now have obviously duly accepted, and we'll send in all of our big fleets straight into this system. Just drive straight in, and looks like they've got a fleet. I don't know what it is yet, but we're going to end the turn, and I'm going to be there any moment now, and then we'll capture that. And, well, God knows what they've got here. They could have a massive fleet of like 30,000, but I very much doubt it. Let's start to move some ships. And, yeah, apparently there's going to be a bit of a fight here. Let's minimise that for the moment. So, shaky hands. I'm now hatred with the Cravers. Ooh, the Horatio are not happy with me being around here. They are now hostile. Does that mean they're at war? I don't believe so. They're just very unhappy. Probably because my borders are pushing in on theirs, and that's their thing. That's the Horatio's thing, to increase their influence area. But mine is far superior. So they're probably a bit worried about that, and with good right. They've got good right to be worried. Let me just get rid of that shattered crust and do a couple of upgrades around here. We'll also capture that Arctic planet there, and get a couple of other cheaper upgrades. Have I explored these moons? I say I explored the moons. This is the this is one of the several planets that I actually captured from the other guy. So no, they haven't done that. Any other upgrades? Just a couple. We'll get ourselves some graviton shielded laboratories, because that'll increase our science, and obviously that's good. All these upgrades are good, to be honest with you. That's why they're called upgrades. Not all upgrades are good. It's something I learned the hard way back when I first started playing, that you don't want to just stack all the upgrades, because there is a big waste, and I did used to do that sometimes. Anyway, got a bit of a fight here. 2 dreadnoughts, 5,319 power versus 2,899. They have a level 13 hero. They also have some missile ships. Nothing of note, really. I'm going to camouflage on the first phase. In fact, you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to... Do I... Do... Now, I was going to do adaptive strategy, but that's 30% weapon, minus 30% defense efficiency, which might be overcocking it a little bit. Let me just go for... Let's just go for the safe area. You know what? I'm going to wipe them out with that anyway, so I'm just going to go for camouflage to weather the first set of attacks, and then repair on the second and third. Look at that, they were down and out in the first phase. They had no defense at all, really. Right, we've got a bit of a fight here. Here... Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, they have 10,998 versus my 11,113 power. They have 1 dreadnought with lots of missiles and lots of other ships, all packing missiles. So the first phase I'll probably pick camouflage, but what they did last time was pick short circuit, which cancelled mine out. So what I'm going to pick from them is I'm going to pick sabotage, which is minus 25% from enemy missiles. I think I have enough defense to weather most of it, and then the remainder will hopefully I'll be able to weather off, and then the next phase after that I'll repair, and then the one after that I'll weapon overclock. And let's manual this, because this is probably the closest battle military power wise that I've ever had in the game, at least at this sort of 11,000 level anyway. Today's beverage is blended budgies. Right, so blue ones, just in case you're wondering what colour. Blue blended budgies. I'm lying, obviously it's water. Right, so we have a fairly even fight here. I've got 3 dreadnoughts, so the first card is bad. They've cancelled out. They've got barrier and cancelled my first card out. That is interesting, because that means that not only has my card been cancelled out, theirs is extra effective, so these missiles are probably going to start to hurt. I reckon that's going to kill one of my dreadnoughts there. I reckon that's going to kill it. Oh no, I was going for the one behind. Oh, we got a couple of hits. Nothing to really worry about. One dreadnought's nearly half health. However, this seems to be working. I've repaired back to full health, and now we're in my. This is my ball game now. We're playing my. This is my rules. We're very far in this. You can see all the shots streaming into that. That looks excellent. I love. The thing is, I know I've said it probably several times before, and one of the things when you read reviews of Endless Space, one thing people don't seem to like is the for some reason the way battles work. They don't like it. I think it's fantastic. It's a 4X game. You're not supposed to micromanage everything. I like the way you pick cards. And as of, hang on, I've recorded this today, so you're probably seeing this on. You're probably seeing this Friday, assuming you're watching time recording. But either way, yes, the Disharmony expansion is out. It is definitely out, unless it isn't, which has changed a couple of things up and made it a lot easier to actually do different things for fighting and such, which is quite good. Anyway, enough about that expansion. I might cover that at some point. Right, so I'm going to move one of these ships over here. This is to the United Empires guy, just to blockade the system. I've actually saw a United Empires guy send some fleets back over, so because I don't know what it is, I'm going to send one of mine back over as well, just to defend this system. I didn't think they'd be here, so I'm sending them back over. We've got 3 turns to capture that system, 1 turn for that, 4 for that, and then we're going to go over there and capture that as well. I might as well move these into here. Now, might just move them straight in. There we go. We've got a bit of a fight now. Straight away, they've got missile ships. They've got 8,295 military power. I've got 9,362. They have lots of missiles again. We're going to pick sabotage. Do we pick sabotage? No, let's pick camouflage and then repair, and then weapons overclock, and we will manual it again. So, same sort of story here. We've got 3 dreadnoughts and 1 tank plus salve. Salve? No. Saviour. Tank plus saviour. Yes, we're going to go in and hopefully things will pan out exactly like our last fight with the Cravers. So, where they're going to be, they're going to pop up here. There they are. There's the Cravers, the lovely Cravers. Let's get a better view. We'll move over here. I like manualing the camera because you can get a better view of it, but I often end up just leaving it and watching. Right, so here's my massive granite blocks flying towards us, and didn't cancel each other's cards out. They've played magnetic field, so they've got a bit more defense, but nothing to really worry about because my guns are cutting through them. One of their ships is almost, well, gone already. I reckon I'll destroy this one at the top before... Oh, maybe not. We'll destroy this one first. There's their missiles. My flak completely stopped them. They've lost 2 ships and probably going to, well, next phase. They're going to lose a 3rd and 4th this one here. I think their dreadnought's going to go down. Nah, I don't think we're going to get it into short range. We didn't cancel each of the cards out. They both played. I actually played repair, but I didn't really need it because, well, they didn't. I don't think they've caused any damage. There's their dreadnought. One final shot. There it is, smashing into the hull, causing lots of secondary explosions. And now it's listing over, drifting forward, and we're about to see a big explosion of orange and red. Here we go. Boom! Ow. Ow, I'm blind. I can't see. Yeah, we'll zoom that out and spin back round to watch the victors. There they are. And that guy survived, actually, surprisingly. He's, you know, he's thinking, hang on, this shouldn't be happening. He's like a real old derelict ship. Yet he's still surviving. Anyway, that was that turn over. Let's end it there. We'll go to turn 153. We've just captured the home system of the Pilgrims, as you can see. It's just popped over there. So that is quite good. That's what we want to see. We've done a bit of research. Nothing really of note. We will give these guys happiness, and we'll not buy it out because it's far too expensive. We've got another fight on our hands. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. 1 dreadnought versus 1 dreadnought. Missiles versus mine. I'll camouflage on the first phase and repair on the second and third, and we'll auto it because I don't think there'll be any problem there. They have... Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's gone. So, this is my fleet here, which I'm about to zip past them. They've got 2. This is the United Empire, guys. They have a 2,903 fleet and a 3,900 odd fleet. So we'll just auto-move the ships and I'll zip ahead of them like so, and then put them on defense. I have a 10,000 plus fleet there, so nothing that I can't handle. I'm going to assault their system here. I don't actually know... Oh, is that another fleet? It is a 4,000 fleet. Nothing really to worry about again. Right, I've got a couple of fleets to move around, so I'm going to move a big one over here. I'm going to move a bigger one... Well, what's that over there? Is that a big fleet? Good grief! 18,982. Eek! Okay, so this is where things are getting interesting now, because I just can't match that. I need to increase my weapons. So they've got 2 missile ships, the biggest missile ships I've ever seen. 1,755 power in missiles. That is unbelievable. Let me just pick camouflage on the first 2 phases and then repair on the third, and we'll manual this. They are over 6,000 power more than me. Even if I don't win this, I'll destroy enough in my, I think anyway, to make it worth me then flinging another fleet in, which I do have at the back there. But this is, you know, to be fair, last episode we had the early warning signs that we were sort of drifting back on the old defensive, and obviously this is now coming to a head now where we can see that the fleets have actually become a bit of a problem. He's got so many missiles and such that it's becoming a bit of an issue now. Well, I say a bit of an issue. I'm going to lose a couple of ships in this one, I think. So we've got our guns firing away. We've cancelled each other's card out, which is very, very annoying. I'm actually going to change my next one to sabotage, so hopefully I'll cancel. I won't get cancelled out. There's all my flak going off, but a couple of missiles are getting through. Here we go. 1, 2 dreadnoughts are gone. Oh, that was painful. Let me just make sure that's okay. Yep, 2 dreadnoughts of mine are listing and drifting forward. And they will explode any second. There goes one, and the second one has already gone as well. So I have destroyed their 2 dreadnoughts, however. There's their missiles coming towards me. There we go, close the blast doors. We're still going to get a big hit on the side. There we go. Oh, almost dead, both dreadnoughts. We've lost our tank plus save. We lost another dreadnought. The last phase, my dreadnought is repaired. But this is really tough. They've got none of their dreadnoughts left. They have 2 little ships left. I think I'm going to win this one, unless their little ships can overpower my defenses. Not with that salvo of missiles. And this volley's going to kill them there. Look at that direct shot. Boom! Straight into the hull and they're gone. There's their missiles that are going to miss. There we go. Straight past victory. A hard-fought victory as well. That was difficult. That was painful. We've lost a fair few ships there. Let me just move that ship over to this other fleet over to there to manage them up. We're actually going to... Can I merge the fleet? I can't merge the fleet, which is a shame. But we've lost pretty much most of our fleet there, which is not something I wanted. But you know, it's fine. We can. We're okay with that. I'm all right with that. I'm going to put that fleet over there. In fact, that bigger fleet there, I'm going to pull back over and then go over to here. So, as you can see, flak efficiency was 77%, but that didn't really matter because it really hurt. We lost 3 dreadnoughts in that one, but they were nearly 7,000 more than me, with 6,000 plus change more than me power-wise, so we did alright to actually come out on top on that one. Let me just check the shaky hands screen once more. Look at that, I'm on war with almost everybody. I'm just making sure that these guys are still at war. They are, that's fine with me. This Cravers guy is probably biting off more than he can chew now. I say that, these 2 guys aren't really in the fighting even though he's at war with it. This guy is probably his major problem, this guy here. However, it looks like he's losing as well, this green Cravers, because that was his home system, and because it's a colony, I'm guessing that these Cravers have just taken it over, because I'm sure that was greens at one point. I know that was as well, so it looks like the teal Cravers are actually driving in, and to be fair, from what I've just saw, I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, we are going to fight and blockade that system. Cool, we've got a lot of the system upgrades to do, so let me just go around them all. 21 apparently things to mess about with, so I'm just going to click on each one and see what we've got. We've cut out all the ice on this, and probably get... what should we get actually? Let's capture this asteroid, then we'll get rid of hostile dust next turn. We'll also get Planetary Institute to get +6 on our FIDs, and we'll get the satellites as well, because they're just a 1-turn thing. This system, it looks like it's one of the Cravers ones. We're just going to get extra science on all of them, because the science is not bad on this one. And we'll get the satellites as well. In fact, we'll buy that out, because it's probably going to cost about $43 or something. Most of these systems are now starting to just go back to the dust conversion, because I did stack that in. Is that it? Yeah, that's about it. And that there. 4 turns to capture this. 4 turns to capture this. Where are my other fleets? Let me just take stock for a moment. I've got a fleet there of 8,000, a fleet there of 5,000, but I think that's a really old one. Yeah, it's just tank plus saviors, so they're pretty much useless. I have a Raider plus missiles, the first ship that I ever made, or the first type of ship that I ever made. It's not great, but it's been just sitting there watching, keeping a nice eye on them. I might as well go around all of these systems and give it some of the upgrades that I haven't done on other ones. Yes, will I ever build it? Yes, I will build it. Just checking all of these. These are fine. Anything that's just doing science conversion, industry to dust conversion, we are going to change a couple of things around. I'm not going to give that. I'm not going to build anything on there, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I will. I definitely will, actually, with that upgrade. Yes, indeed. That'll do us. Just going around them all now. Sorting this out, making sure none of them are on conversion to... make sure none of them are on ploughing into food, because obviously that's something that's pretty pointless at this stage, because they're all maxed out. Just something to keep an eye on. Let me just get a couple more upgrades here. Go around all of these. Like I say, some of these upgrades aren't strictly necessary, like the signal lens array, which increases our sight radius and influence area. Again, back here, not really doing... It doesn't really do anything, but I might as well. Like, I might as well do it, you know. It always... Just in case, you know, it's only a couple of dust I'm losing, so it's sort of worth it in some ways. A lot of these systems, actually, around here are... Well, these were the amoebas, and I have to say that most of the systems, they've actually kept... they've kept them, you know, they upgraded them quite well. So much that I really don't need to do much to them. I haven't really had to do much to them at all. I've got to give them a couple of upgrades, and then that was them pretty much done. So I can't really argue with that. Let me just move that guy over to there, because it's producing more food. Right, that's fine with me. 3 turns for that, 4 turns for that, 3 for that, 2 for that, end the turn. This is where I need to really... The unknown. I'm going into the unknown now, up here. I have no idea what's around here. Not a clue. That's the interesting part now. We've finished some research. We've got some nice beams. Ooh, lovely. We've also got a bit of a fight as well, which is a defender. To be honest with you, repair on all 3 phases, because as you can see, this dreadnought is really damaged. We'll auto it. We've found a couple of things on a moon. We've found Temple of Applied Psychiatrics, is it? Psychohistor something or other. Plus 10 approval on the system, and we've also got another one of plus 10% shipbuilding experience. Not bad at all. We've got another fight, Dreadnought again, against a ship of 600. Let me just nano repair system all of this just to just get this repaired. We're just using this as like a dry dock now, these fights. And there they are, they're already gone. Yes, nothing that I am really worried about. Let's auto move some ships. Let me move this big fleet. Oh no, this dreadnought, let's put them into that one there. So we've got 4 dreadnoughts, 3 dreadnoughts even. We're going to move these 3 back over and start scouting around. Which one was it? It was that one. Let's start going over here now, because we need to figure out what's over there. Apparently 28 things need my attention. Oh joy! Let's cut out that. No, let's exploit our industry on this one, then cut out the hostile dust. Then we will get extra population for the planet, because that's always good. Extra money, careful sweeping, and more living conditions for the asteroid and the gas hydrogen, which we haven't colonized yet, but we will get there. Just checking some of the other ones here. Most of these upgrades are fairly standard ones. This is obviously one of the Cravers ones. Depleted. That really must. That's a real downer for them. I mean, early on, it really does help them. I'm just going to change this exploitation to... I'm going to change that exploitation to industry, actually, and then we'll plow everything into dust. Yeah, that must be a real downside for them. It does give them a bonus early on, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, personally. I really don't think it is worth it. This asteroid... Do I get... What do I plow out on this one? I'm definitely not going to exploit that. I'm going to exploit industry. Then we'll get... Oh, not space elevators. Pointless. We'll get an air tools, and then we'll plow everything into dust. Plow all the industry into dust. Tilus, we can move that over to there. We will cut out the aim radiation, and we will... what's the artifacts give us? Plus... oh! Yeah, that's one of the good things and bad things about this. Where is it? Where's it gone? I've lost it! I've lost it! It was called Tilus. There it is. Yeah, we've got aim radiation on the virtual artifacts, which gives us plus science, I think. We'll exploit the science on that one. Yes, that'll do us nicely, and then we can probably colonize that asteroid as well to get the adamantium. And then extra colonies. Yeah, we'll get extra colonies. Look at that. Look at that swamp world. It's massive. And once I actually get these 2 upgrades, that's going to be like round here. It's going to be huge, which is perfect. Like I say, more people is good, because you get more everything. Let's exploit this article. We'll cut out the polar tempest, survey the moon, and we'll exploit science. We'll actually put the science right up the top, so we'll exploit it before anything else, like so. And that's okay with me. Desert cities, ancient ruins, and the volcano is all good. Let me just actually... we haven't even colonized that one there as well. There's probably a fair few we haven't colonized. I should really look around... Actually, no, we have been colonizing most of the planets in each system, so that's okay. No, Tilus hasn't. Oh, is that the one I've stacked up? It's the one I've stacked up. That's okay. So, excuse me while I'll take a drink of my delicious beverage. I need to really... Oh, good, look at that. That's a lot of money. Can I plow it up even further? Yeah, I really could. And it's not going to take much off. I'm getting double the money. Double? Yeah. Could keep going. No. Let's not push our luck, shall we? We'll push it to 40%. And we're not going to go any further. That'll do me nicely. End the turn. So we'll capture that one this turn. There we go. That's being captured. That's the Cravers, or the Cravers system. I don't think they'll have any ships there. Oh, we got a... Oh! A Hulk discovered with endless tech. Plus 50% ship movement for 20 turns. Oh, that is good. Declaration of war by the Horatio. Well, that was a long time coming, and it looks like me and the Horatio are now at war. Well then, what do we say to that? You know what? I am not actually surprised. What I'm going to do is drive straight into their systems like this. If they started it, I will certainly finish it. That is a fleet of 3,000. I am going to drive straight in with this system, with this ship here, and I will engage them. I expect to lose this one. Now you're probably thinking, hang on, well, why have you just gone in? Well, that's because I want to see what they've got. They've got missiles, and kinetic. I have tank plus saviors, which I've got some missiles, and really not much else in defense. So I'm going to camouflage on the first phase, repair on the second, and then armor on the third, and we will auto this. I expect to lose this one. There's no illusions on here. I expect to lose. I didn't, but I didn't kill them, which is pretty much the same thing. But it means we now know what's there. So, this is getting really entertaining now. I mean, I think it was entertaining before, if I'm totally honest with you, but I think it was entertaining before, but what is more interesting now is that there's massive amounts of fighting everywhere. There's fighting on every front. Ooh, look at this. I've definitely scouted something out here. Let's have a bit of a fight. 3,000 odd versus my dreadnoughts. This is their other system that I've never really scouted. They have lots of missiles by the look of it. Yes, they do. Camouflage on the first phase. Repair on the second and third. And we will auto that fight because I'm miles more powerful than them. I don't know why people use the word miles, because that's just a measurement of distance, right? Not really of enthusiasm. But anyway, we've got a fight there. Do we fight that again? No, we don't. We've got another dreadnought. Our main fleet's going to there, and we've got a lot of systems that have now just pretty much stopped and are turning things into dust. Which you might think, oh, that's fine. That's going to stop right now. All of these ones converting to dust, they're going to pack it in, because I'm about to really go a bit crazy and start building just the odd ship. Yeah, just the odd ship. I'm just going to work down all these, make sure they've all got at least something to do. Let's exploit that Arctic on the science there, and get a couple of other upgrades on it. That will get all of the size upgrades first. There we go, for population and such, and we can move a couple of people around while we're here. There we go. That guy over there. In fact, we'll move a couple of guys over there, like so. Right. Okay. Any system on these borders, stop what you're doing. You can get an Ertuls. I'm going to buy it out for 6 grand. I don't care. And we're going to build some dreadnoughts. I could even buy them out if I wanted to. You know what? With 49,000, buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy them all out. This system here, Pisces, I'm going to stop doing that. Stop doing our convert and buy 3 of them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, 4 of them out. We'll buy 4 of them out. And that will... Oh, Zakor. You can stop what you're doing and just do them 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's a big pile of dreadnoughts that we've just bought out. When they come out and finish next turn, I'm just going to plough them into their home systems. Because... they've annoyed me now. They declared the war, okay? Here's the thing. It wasn't me who declared the war on this. The Horatio declared the war on me. And don't say the... no, the attitude. The Horatio's gone to hatred. Don't say I'm going to be at war with... don't say I'm going to be at war with the Cravers as well. I mean, to be fair, I can understand the Horatio hating me. Actually, I can't. I didn't declare this war, they did. Anyway, we've got a bit of a fight over... oh, it's down here. They finally got there. It is of absolutely no consequence, really. I'm just going to pick adaptive strategy and auto it. I could have overcocked this one, because that gives you minus 30%... minus 30% to your... minus 30% to your defense. But it doesn't look like it matter, because they've run away. And... no, they're still there. Are they still there? Move the ships. Looks like they're still around. Oh, no, that's another fleet. Or is it the same fleet? I don't know, either way. Let me just camouflage. No, not even camouflage. Just adaptive strategy in all 3 phases. Extra damage. See if I can destroy them early on. Fight, fight, fight. Here we go. And probably going to destroy them all. They all gone. Yeah, they tried to run on the second phase. They just didn't manage it. And it looks like we've got another fight over here, which is my Save plus Empire again versus their Dreadnought. So we're going to camouflage and then repair, and then we'll barrier and we will auto that fight. I expect to lose, but that's no problem. We'll send our little ship in there as well. Are we going to lose? No, nothing happened. They couldn't get through my defense apparently. Anyway, we're going to create a massive fleet, and we're going to send it in like so. And this over here, we're going to create another massive fleet, and we're going to send it in straight away. And the one down here, create a massive fleet. You guessed it. We're going to send it in, but up the top here. And Pisces can go back to just generally creating the ships. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no point in me building a new ship, in my opinion anyway. If these are doing the job, you know what? That's fine with me. What's the saying? You ain't cracking up with a hammer. Doesn't matter what size, scale, you know, or how chamfered the edges are of the hammer, it's still a hammer, and it works. Right, Ingress, we've captured it. Let me just engage our naming scheme, like so. I haven't done it to this one either, so but we're going to do it there. And we'll move that fleet up here, because I don't know what's up there. So let's have a quick look, shall we? This is where the United Empire guys are. Oh, looks like a bit of a system. I'll start fighting that, shall we? Well, start assaulting it. We've got a couple of systems not really doing anything, so we'll resolve that issue by giving them something to do. We'll get our psychological installation first, because that increases our population. And looks like we've got a couple of dreadnoughts over here, so I think I'll just start fighting. They have 3,607 and my 10,000. I am going to manual it, because I want to see their ships, because I don't think we've seen a Horatio ship in a while. I know the last series I did of Endless Space, we actually did play we played the Horatio. Well, we didn't play the Horatio, we played a variation, my own variation of, but we had that sort of that hull, didn't we? Anyway, we'll actually keep it on auto camera for this one, I think. First phase, I've just picked adaptive strategy, which is 40% damage. I'm hoping they just either brick it and try to run away, or they'll do that. No. They increase their deflector efficiency. But I don't think this is going to matter, because as you can see, we are trading shots quite well. My armor seems to be working. They've got a couple of missiles. However, their dreadnought and their other ship are getting absolutely wrecked. Their striker's already gone. Their missiles are coming in, and you can see the flashes in the distance, and it did nothing at all. However, what is more amusing is that their dreadnought is going to be destroyed in the long-range phase. There it goes. I don't think we even needed to press on, really. What? Now they're all veering off. There's my dreadnoughts veering off, probably to avoid the massive asteroid in front of them. Oh, and there goes their last ship. Victory Gaikon. Lovely. Not bad at all. It's what we wanted, right? I mean, to destroy them and all that. It's what we wanted to see, and it's what happened. So, we will assault the system. 4 turns. Excellent. Over here, we have another fight. We will engage. They have one ship. I will just press auto. It's got a couple of. It's got a fair amount of kinetic. Actually, 500. Nothing that I'm concerned about. However, it's gone. I will invade that system. 7 turns, and then intercept as well. We got a couple of ships coming over. I will send one of these fleets up to there. I will send another one up to there. And wait for this fleet to come up, and then that can start assaulting there. I see this fleet. Oh, look, it's my little Raider plus missiles. Oh, oh, the lovely little ship. Right. Let's stop that upgrade there. We'll get some more dreadnoughts, I think. I think that's worth it. Yeah, we'll get some more dreadnoughts. That'll do us nicely. And how we're doing over here? We are doing quite well. Oh no, we have a bit of a fight here. They have a 4,288 fleet with loads of little ships in, really loads of missiles by the look of it. Yes, with a level 6 hero. I have 4 dreadnoughts. I'm going to camouflage the first phase. Second and third, we will do some repairing just in case 1 or 2 get through. They're either going to run away or die. No, they did run away. Yeah, they did run away. I don't know where to, but they tried. I will then move these massive fleets up to here. And let me just start putting a couple of things in the queue here. So we need to... Where am I going to put these things now? We'll put this dreadnought over here. This ship over there. We'll put another dreadnought fleet up there. And the rest we will plough forward on towards the Cravers, because the Cravers are probably our main threat at the moment. Or it could be the ratio, who knows? I don't know if we have a main threat really now. I think it's got to that point where threat is... well, threat obviously is a relative term, but yeah, I'm not really concerned a great deal about what I'm facing. But the Cravers can give me a shock. They did last time, and I've just seen 2 big fleets come in, so who knows? I may have spoken too soon. There we go. Oh, I'm close to expansion victory. Because I did keep all the victories on. We've done some research, and let me just minimize that for a moment. Let me just check what they've got here. A 9,000 fleet and a 7,000 fleet. Okay, that's fine. Let me just put plus there. It looks like I haven't actually exterminated the yellow guy. So where are their other fleet? Where is their other fleet? Oh, sorry, where is their other planetary system? Moreover, let me just fight a couple of things here. They've got 9,000 versus my 9,300, and they've probably got loads of missile ships. They have, but nothing. These are old ships. You can see they've got only 800 missiles, whereas last time they were 1,700. So I'm just going to pick missile defense and repair in the second and third, and auto it. I'll probably destroy them all. Yep, but I did lose my tank plus savior. Oh, poor guy. Anyway, let's send in these big fleets over to their home system over there, straight in. Over here, we will engage a fight, and we will go for the Cravers. They have a fleet of 7,000 versus my 11,000. I will just check. Yeah, they've got lots of missiles. So I'm going to... not going to camouflage, actually, because they normally cancel that out. I'm going to do weapon disruption, which is minus 25% from enemy missiles. Minus 25% damage, should I say. And there we go. They're all gone. And we can also have another fight with the United Empire, which I'm just going to auto because I've got 4 dreadnoughts versus their tiny, puny little ships. They're either going to run away or die. No, they ran away and died as well. They ran away and died. Right, auto move ships. Get these guys to move off. Looks like they've got a lot more lot more empire around here than I originally thought. This is their home system, the Cravers. Let's actually engage in a bit of fighting. They have some missile ships, so again we will weapon disruption and repair on the second and third. Auto that. And is it going to go? Boom, there they go. And we can't fight again because we've already fought, but they have another fleet of 8,000 there. Nothing that really concerns me. Let's send in another one of my fleets there. And let's just quickly run around these planets and see what we need to do. Oh, we've got a lot of ships that moved in. So, that guy can assault there. That guy can defend. I say defend, intercept the areas around here. They've got a fleet of 1,500. I will auto it. There we go, it's gone. Then now we'll assault that system. 5 more turns. One thing that these guys are doing, quite successfully, are actually defending, because they don't have they have a fair amount of defense, which is interesting actually. Let me just buy these dreadnoughts out. There we go, buy them out, and that one there. And when they finish next turn, we'll just pop them out of the oven and then move them in. This system, we can just give it a couple of upgrades while we're here. Speaking of upgrades, we've got a lot of systems that we need to work on. I say a lot, there's not a great deal actually, but and nothing really I want to upgrade. You can just plow your industry into dust. We've got a couple around here. Careful sweeping, yeah, we'll get that. Have we explored the moon? We've explored that one, and we've explored that one, so that's okay. And finally run down the bottom here. Is there a couple more we can do? No, you can go plow everything into industry. Good God, look at that one. Hang on. Let me just go back to that a second. That there, look at that. It's almost running back round on itself. Actually, there's a couple of upgrades I could do, or at least one upgrade that I want to do. I've got a lot of defensive stuff, like these, not really defensive. Look, that mono hull construction plus 10 ship experience on building. I'm not even going to build them upgrades, not really. Right, we'll go over here. Have we sorted the naming scheme out? It is sorted. Anything else around here? No, that's fine. We've got a big fleet here. We might as well move it in there. And we will end the turn. Turn 158 we are on to now. And it is going... Can we say well? Can we say going well? I think we can. There's some upgrades done. We've found a plus 20% influence area thing on a moon. Temple of the Persuasive Mind. And we also found Temple of the First Principle, which is plus 10 defense per person on planet. Nothing to really worry about. Let me just cancel that for a moment. Actually, I didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't really matter. We've got a bit of fighting to do here. It looks like they're sending some stuff in. The Horatio, nothing really that I can't handle. I'm not even picking cards, I'm just going straight in. There's a lot of systems around here that we need to upgrade, which I'm doing. There's a big fleet, we'll send it in there, and there's another big fleet there, we'll create it, and we'll actually get these upgrades in air tools, monohulls construction, before we build any more ships, just to get some more defense, and we'll move them in, like so. This system is still wanting upgrades, actually. We've still got a fair amount of upgrades we can do on here, which is okay. I'm guessing there's a lot of systems that really require upgrades that I could have done, but as long as they're doing something, I don't really much matter. I'm just quickly manually going around them all and giving them upgrades. Some of them are required. Some of them aren't, like this one here. You know what? I can't. I'm just going to plow everything into industry. Serious. Again, some of these ones, like the monohull construction, I'm mainly only getting to sort of appease my OCD a little bit. What I mean by that is the I might as well get the upgrades. Let me just move a couple of things around. There we go, and over here as well. This is the one I've just captured, and it's not too bad. Let's get some living habitats, increase our population on that asteroid there. Then we'll get the collaboration networks and the satellites and such, and also the wargame center. Most of the upgrades I'm doing now are just to do with building ships, which is weird because I'm probably not going to build ships on probably 2/3 of the systems that I actually give the upgrades on. But you know, just in case, the downsides aren't really that great, so I might as well. This really needs population, so that's what we're going to do. In fact, we're going to buy it out, get it done pretty quick, as well as a couple of other upgrades as well. There we go. Ought to move some ships. We've got a bit of a fight to deal with over here. Let me just fight it. They have a couple of missile ships, fair amount of missile ships. So first phase will be weapon sabotage. Second and third will be repair, just in case a couple gets through. And there we go. I lost the tank plus savior, which is to be expected, and we will start taking their home system. That's right, the Cravers home system. I think we've got a bit of a fight here of one ship with 600 missiles. Fairly big actually, but nothing that I really care about. It's gone. There we go. We might as well move one of these fleets over here to there, and we will engage them. And again, it's a tiny fleet, less than 3,000, so I'll just auto it. There's no point in me watching nor even declaring battle actions. We'll just start engaging that. In fact, we'll move the entire fleet up here. Apart from that one, because obviously that already had fighting. Give a couple of upgrades. We will move one of these fleets over to there, probably where their last one is. See, this is the bit. Ah, there we go. There we go. I knew there was going to be some ships around here because, you know, sorry, the yellow guy somewhere. So this is the bit that I haven't explored, which is makes it quite interesting because I obviously haven't explored this area up here. Let me just move a couple of ships more. I might as well move most of these ships like so. These are the areas that I haven't discovered, and also I was always wondering where these guys were. Like, the United Empires, I didn't really know where they were, and I didn't know how far the galaxy went, so I'm guessing all of this round here was United Empire and Pilgrim territory, and the Cravers that were fighting early on in the game around here, that's what they were fighting over. That's why there was so much violence with them, and why they've pretty much been at war from day one. The Cravers, these Cravers here, and the United Empire and the Pilgrims have pretty much been at war with each other. Actually, what I mean is that the Pilgrims and the United Empire have been at war with the Cravers, which is not. It sort of makes sense now, actually looking at that, to see where they are. But anyway, end the turn. We will be capturing a couple of systems and we're scouting them out. But we'll definitely be wiping out a couple of empires on this one. We're very close to the end now. I mean, I've pretty much got this sewn up. I think we are all aware of that. But we will continue on until the victory. What do we need to do on this one? Upgrade wise, nothing. We'll just go into industry. This one as well, we'll do the same thing. We've got a couple of upgrades actually. No, we won't do the same thing. We'll do a couple of upgrades. Hardened farming as well. I'm surprised I haven't done that before. And we'll just move that guy over to there. We'll move a couple of guys over to there actually, like so. Actually, move all three because that guy isn't producing any excessive food, so it's going to be pathetic of how fast that'll. How slow it'll be to upgrade him. Let me get some deep space facilities on here. as well as satellites to increase our influence. I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you. I'm just sort of picking them quickly. And these ones will get the upgrades for building, and then we will plow everything into... Oh, we might as well capture the asteroid. Capture the asteroid first, I guess. And anything else down here? No, that's okay. Ought to move some ships. See what's around here. Ah, the remaining 2 systems. So we'll assault that one, and we will assault that one. We'll intercept both as well, just to see if, just in case any ships sort of fly off. Got a bit of a fight here. Oh, I stopped taking that for some reason. And it's got 2,000 military power. It's a couple of ships with the hero. Nothing to worry about. There we go. They're gone. They've got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. There we go, we got a ship here. We'll send it into their home system. How are we doing over here? We're doing alright. Let me engage a bit of warfare. They have a tiny little ship, a couple of missiles, same as they got one here as well. Oh, it's a Seeker 4. This fight here went in my favour, as we can see, and the one over there went in my favour as well. One more turn for that, 6, 3, and 3. We'll probably have a fair amount of ships here. Yes, we have. These are almost done. So, what are these doing? You... Don't be doing that. Plow it into dreadnoughts, please. Thank you very much. But in fact, you know what? Just buy all the dreadnoughts out. Thank you. There we go. Once this is done, we'll buy that last upgrade out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll buy all the dreadnoughts out. There we go. And yeah, we'll have another big fleet of dreadnoughts at the end of this turn. End the turn. I'm going to capture another system here. There we go. Not really putting up much of a fight now, are they? Yes, I'm very close to supremacy victory. Apparently, the United Empire wants a ceasefire and they're going to give me 2 planets. I'm going to refuse that. Oh, hang on. Let me minimise that for a moment. I'm going to refuse that thing with them there. I've got a bit of research completed. We've got a bit of a fight, and that is an understatement. 8,347 versus 21,880. They have 1 dreadnought with a lot of missiles, 1 dreadnought with a lot of missiles, and loads of other ships with lots of missiles. I am going to pick adaptive strategy on all 3 phases because there is no way that I can win that fight. But understand that if I run away, I'll save my dreadnoughts, but I'm still going to be in the same situation. What I'm planning on is me pressing auto and at least destroying half of that fleet before they take me out in probably the first phase. They took me out in the second phase, and I destroyed 1 ship. Didn't go as well as I expected, and looks like they're fighting me again, but only with 10,000 this time. They still have loads of missiles. I'm going to pick camouflage on the first 2 phases and then repair. Let's auto that. I might even lose this one as well. It's just the sheer amount of power that they've got in their fleet. I say that, I've destroyed them. Right. This is interesting. To be honest, this is just going to be a meat grind now. I'm just going to meat grind into them. So, I'm going to pick camouflage again. Might as well. It worked on the last one. Just see if I can weather the attacks and just weather their fleet down. Because I can afford to do it. I could, but... I say that. They had no defense, apparently. I've just destroyed an 18,000 fleet with a 900. Well then. I really didn't expect that. I am actually quite stunned on that one. I don't know how that was possible. I thought that was going to be a total bust. I didn't... No, that kind of happened, surely, right? Post in the comments if that's actually what happened, if you think that was... Did that just happen? It did, didn't it? Right. Looks like we've captured this system over here, the one next to their home system. So, let's just fight their home system. They've got a couple of dreadnoughts in here. It looks like a lot of kinetic... Well, a bit of kinetic and a bit of missiles. So, we're going to camouflage on the first phase, and then adaptive strategy in the second, and then we will repair in the third. Auto that. Because I am 4,000 more than them power-wise, and yeah, they're gone. That's probably their biggest fleet, and we will start assaulting their home system. Looks like we've got another fleet here, so we'll fight it, and it's a dreadnought with with 1 more ship. I'm just going to auto it. They've got nearly 1,000 missiles, but I don't think that can get through. No, it didn't even get through. Nowhere near. They're gone, and looks like we've got a couple of dreadnoughts, just 1 or 2 around here now. I believe that's 8 dreadnoughts there. Let's create them all, and to be honest with you, we shall open up the shaky hand screen, and we will go to war with the other Cravers. We're now at war with everybody, and we will move in to the Cravers. Like so. We will build some more ships. The same ships. I'm not even going to build another ship. I have the technology, but I just don't need to build another ship at the moment. I'm going to get a couple more upgrades around here, just extra speed on the ships. And then, where else should we go? We will get a couple of upgrades. Let's go for... let's see if we can get our best guns, and then we might build another ship. But I think the speed we're flying around at, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Let me intercept that system. So we're now at war with everybody. I forgot to shake your hands. Everybody hates this guy now. Everybody hates me. Let's end the turn. We're currently capturing all of the blue guys over here. 3 more turns until the yellow guy's gone. 1 more turn until that's gone. Research complete. Shake your hands. Apparently the Cravers now hates me. Not a surprise. I am just quickly autoing all these fights around here because this is the United Empire just being totally desperate, sending things in as fast as possible. Yep, they're going down. That's down. That's down. Looks like they've ran away. You know what? They've got nowhere to run. Oh, the Cravers. The Cravers over here have... Well, obviously defended their system as you would expect. They have a 11,530 power fleet. Lots of missiles. And it's nothing. I don't know if it's any concern, but I am going to auto that. I'm going to auto most of the fights now. Just because I think we actually are capable of getting this done. And I don't want to drag it out to another episode when I could avoid it. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Not that I do either, you understand, but I'd rather strive for one rather than the other. Looks like we've finished capturing this system here. So we'll engage naming scheme. We'll put a couple of upgrades on it that I might want and just stack them up. And I think that'll be us there. Oh, no, we've got another fleet that's sitting around here. We might as well move up to their home system. And end the turn. Whew, I wonder what victory percentages we are on now. I reckon it'll be quite high. Let me have a quick look. End of turn in progress. Yes, we understand. Oh, we have now 4%. We've possessed 4 units of Voidstone, which is 20% healing on Empire. That's great. I don't have that at all, and I don't care for it either. Looks like we've captured another system. Let's put our naming scheme into effect, get a couple of happiness bonuses, and then move this fleet over here. Looks like looks like I've taken the Cravers home system, the blue Cravers home system, and then the United Empire is trying to fight me again. Oh, amazing. Right, let me send a couple of ships off in all directions now. Just to capture fleets, just to capture systems. Fight that and capture it, fight that and capture it, and this one, you know what? Fight that and capture it. Move that one over to there. He's going to move direct. He is going to move direct. Let me put a plus on this one, and we'll get some happiness. Yeah, look at all of these planets. They're all depleted. They love doing that, don't they? Well, Gaikon, we've got that captured as well. There'll be a lot of systems like this that I'm totally forgetting. This one's captured as well. Now, where do I go with this fleet? Do I drive it up? No, we'll drive it straight across. Just go straight across. Same as that one there. Just straight across. We'll fight. It's got one dreadnought. We'll auto it. I like where we can drive straight across. We'll start capturing that system there. We've destroyed them there, so we'll capture that system. 5 turns to do it. This got 4 turns. The home system there has got 6 turns. Have I got any ships? Have I got any fleet systems that aren't doing anything? Yeah, a couple of them actually. But no matter. Let's just drive that big fleet of dreadnoughts straight up there. It's just a case of piling out dreadnoughts now, really. In fact, I bet you... Oh, God, I forgot about this one as well. The amount of dreadnoughts I can create is unreal. Oh, look at that. I'm even going direct there. That's just taking... That's just actually sort of laughing in the computer's face now. I bet there's systems that aren't actually doing anything. That I've totally neglected. Yeah, they are. Look, there's just systems not doing anything because I've been rushing. I'll be honest now, I'm rushing that one. Let me just quickly look at them all. The speed that I've taken this over is actually quite unreal. I didn't expect to take things over this fast. I'm just quickly looking down all of the Empire now, running across. Anything that's got a little slash there to say it's not producing anything, I'm just going to put the upgrades into effect. There we go, like that. They're just the ones that I want, which happens to be 95% of all of them. 95% of them, to be honest with you. Like that one there. And we're about done. End the turn. Looks like the blue guys have only got one system left after this one. Oh, looks like I'll be wiping out 2 empires in one go. Oh, I'm not. That one's still there. Urgh. Annoying. We will just rename this planet. We are really just stomping them now. There's no other word for it. Let me just cross direct through space. In fact, you know what? Just cross direct through space there as well. Minimize that for the time being. Looks like we've got a couple of fights with the Cravers. 4 dreadnoughts versus a fair amount of dreadnoughts there. 2 dreadnoughts plus change. 12,000 on military power, so I'm going to camouflage in the first phase, repair in the second and third, and then we'll auto it. As long as we weather the first, we'll probably win this one. And boom, there we go. Yep, I managed to do it. We got another fight with pretty much the same deal. Camouflage and then repair in the second and third. Auto. I mean, we're destroying 10,000 fleets like that. We're not even worried about it. They're just going down. There we go. It's just getting rid of them now. And let me just put a couple of upgrades on. Like so. 1 turn for that. 1 more turn for that. 2 turns for that. Ought to move some ships just to scout here. And, oh, that's fairly interesting, actually. They have a couple of fleets here. Again, not really... Oh, look at that. That's the biggest dreadnought I've ever seen. 2,000 missiles. Interesting. I mean, the fact is that, like the Germans, they might have really good technology. They just can't produce most of it. That's like a World War II reference, by the way. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are or how good your stuff is. If you haven't got much of it, it's pretty useless. Look at them all hyperscale farms. What a waste. Plough it all into industry. What did Stalin say? Quantity is a quality itself. I think he did say that. I think it was Stalin that said that. Yes. There is something to actually... You can't really fault what he said there, actually, because quantity over quality when it comes to this fight here. I am just sending piles of ships in. They've got better, but... No, they don't have the amount that I can crank out, which you would sort of expect me owning most of the galaxy. Am I going to wipe out 2 empires this turn, or just 1? I think it's just the 1. There's 1 gone. There we go. Friend or enemy? Gone. Game of Empire elimination. Let me just check shaky hands. We can see the Pilgrims are down and out. So, 1 more turn, I think, to this other guy. Hang on, let me minimize that. Let me move these fleets that aren't really doing anything over there. Move that guy over there. All of these systems that I've captured in this episode. It's been just this episode. I've captured all of these. Unreal. We've got another fight, which is 15,000 plus 12 versus my 12,000. They have their dreadnoughts. Yep, it's the same deal again. They're just firing missiles at me. I'm going to get extra defense on my anti-missiles and then repair in the second and third. Boom, they're all gone. I'm just destroying fleets, not even concerned about it. I've taken this system here. Let's move in and capture that a bit faster. Quickly rename it. And, oh, it looks like you can't put a plus in that because it is far too long. Oh, I can do that though. There we go. Gaikon, couple of systems to mess about with. That's fine. This one as well. To be honest, I'm just sort of putting up any old upgrades on them these days. Ought to move some ships. That guy's going to be down and out this turn. We've got a guy apparently doing nothing. Oh, he's over there now. You can assault that system. 10 turns to take it. I'll probably have a couple of fleets down here. Yeah, I do. I'm just going to put a couple more dreadnoughts in the oven. Look at the dreadnoughts I'm ploughing out there. I'm ploughing out 1 a turn. It is 1 a turn. I'm getting 1 dreadnought a turn. That's the great shame of it. End the turn, and we will exterminate another empire. Here we go. Are we going to go down and out? Come on. There we go. There's another empire gone. Excellent. And there's the fleet that did it, or the fleets that did it, should I say. Let's move them directly over there. Looks like the Cravers again. They're trying again. Another fleet. I'm going to camouflage and repair on all 3. I'm not even looking at their ships now because I know what they're going to be packing. Just missiles. They just pack missiles, the Cravers. They don't pack anything else, these blue Cravers, and then they go down. One Trick Pony, sadly it doesn't work for them. We'll auto these fights. Got a couple of fights, and that's gone. 4 turns to capture that system. All this back here, which was theirs, is now mine. There we go. And what about around here? We got a couple of upgrades? Yeah, we'll get a couple of upgrades. Why not? Why haven't they exploited that? That's a bit crazy. Some of the computer, sometimes, most of the time, the computer's sort of sensible, but in that particular case, it wasn't. I mean, look, it hasn't even exploited that system. And how long has it had it? A long time, as far as I can tell. Right. So let me just quickly look around here. How many fleets have I got? Oh, we got a couple more dreadnoughts to build around here. I could have actually built some bigger dreadnoughts, or at least some ships that have got like a lot of invasion. But you know what? We've tried. We've got a sort of tried and tested method going with these ships. So with the ships what I've got currently, we're just going to keep ending the turn until we capture the rest of these systems. I'm amazed at all this. This is unbelievable. Look at the size of this. I mean, let me have a quick look at that. Look at that. All of this captured just this episode. Anyway, I'll move the ships there. Take that system over. 4 turns. Have we got a fight? We have got a bit of a fight. It's a forager. It's a scout ship. Nothing to really worry about at all. This system, this guy here will move over to there. We'll put our own little naming scheme into effect and quickly check them all around. Everything's fine. These guys aren't producing anything. More dreadnoughts then. We can't have them just sitting around, can we? We need them doing something, of course. These guys, yeah, a couple of upgrades, whatever. Nothing to really worry about. Whatever. Not even concerned about them for now. End the turn. We're going to capture that system. That system in 2 turns. That in 3. We've just captured that. The speed of which we're capturing this, hang on, barely broke a sweat achievement. What does that even mean? I don't know. There we go, victory. You are victorious by achieving the expansion victory. Would I like to continue playing? Technically, I would like to continue playing, and I did say at the start of the series that's what we're going to do. However, I'm afraid I'm going to be reneging on that agreement, and there's a reason why. I wanted to exterminate the entire map, and that was what the series was about. I say it was about that. It was just a silly naming scheme, really, if we were honest with each other. And I wanted to do that, and I'd normally continue doing that. However, since the Disharmonies expansion's out, with fighters and bombers and loads of other options and lovely, lovely things, I think I'd rather say we've won and move on to that. That should be the plan. So, that is this series complete. We won. It's been a tough fight. The first 8 or so turns were eventful. I pretty much thought I was going to lose. I honestly thought that I was going to have to throw the towel in and I was going to lose. If you've watched up until this point, which I'm assuming you have, the chances are, if you're listening to me now after all of these long episodes and a fairly longish series, you've watched everything and you know that I was in dire straits for quite some time. But we managed to recover and completely finish this off. So the choice, I don't know what to do now. Like I say, I wanted to I could do another episode of me just wiping the rest of it out. Is that entertaining though? I don't think so. You know what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep driving through the area until I've destroyed everybody. You know that's going to happen. There's nothing going to stop me, really, because of the amount of things I can produce. This has been extremely challenging for me because it's the most difficult I've ever put the computer on, which I know for most of the veterans watching, you know that that might sound a bit pathetic, but not to me. I thought that was quite okay, especially since I didn't use any heroes and I had a massive minus to my defense, and I sort of put a lot of negatives on the faction that I've made. But also Bushido is completely and utterly OP. No, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say it, and every episode I believe it just a little bit more. You know, the fact that I had a lot of minuses, and because I won a couple of fights, I'm a plus 36% on everything. Damage, fids, everything, just because I've won a couple of fights. And that just keeps me in the running. And that's what I honestly put down the sort of when I was level about episode 8ish, 6 to 8, something like that. Around that time where I was really getting hammered, I put my survival down to the down to that Bushido bonus. I really did. Without that, I don't think I would have survived. But anyway, I thought this series has been quite interesting. As for another one, I have no idea. You can let me know in the comments whether you want to see more Endless Space or not. Even if I do another one, it will be a little bit of a break for me to just enjoy it and play it, try the new things in Disharmony before I even come back to it. But you'll decide what happens. We shall see. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the series. I've really enjoyed it myself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.